Good morning and welcome to day 140 on the AT. My name is Mosey and this is rissaroams. Rolling out of camp this morning. It's just before 7. I planned on getting going a little earlier, but getting out of my tent was a challenge this morning. I was cold and it was rainy, but before 7 is still good. The plan is to do 17 miles today. We will see if I have it in me. We start the Bigelows, Little Bigelow today, and then moving forward. Tomorrow, I went ahead and made a reservation for tomorrow night at the Maine Roadhouse, which I'm very excited about. I had heard good things about the hostel in Maine as well, but Maine Roadhouse has Trader Joe's goodies there, and I'm very excited about that. I miss Trader Joe's, so yeah, that's the plan. Getting started. Oh, all the foliage is wet from the rain last night, so I am drenched despite the fact that it's not raining. So much so that the water is draining from my pants into my shoe, and I have a wet sock. So, gonna be real, I miss the boys. I am used to hiking alone, and I still think I'm better off hiking alone. But it was good having them around. They kept me laughing, even if they did annoy the crap out of me and constantly distract me. It was good to get some sleep last night and get some editing done and go to bed early. But yeah, I don't know. It was good having familiar faces around. I had a lot of fun with them, and they said they'll catch up to me, and they will. But also, they're going to start doing bigger miles now, and we're not going to hike together anyway because I wake up early and they wake up late, and I want to stick to like 14, 15 mile days, and I think they're thinking about like 17, 18 mile days. So yeah, will I see them again? Probably. Will we hike together again? Probably not. And so I hope that I find some people to hike with somewhere along the line. There's not a lot of Sobos right now. I might could have caught up to them, the ones that started before me, if I hadn't taken so much time getting this far. But yeah, so it's a little lonely, but it's okay. I'm used to that. So when I got to Sterling Inn the other day, I threw my pack cover down on the floor, and I don't know if it was near an air freshener or what, but my pack cover smells so strongly. It's very like fresh, powdery smell, and it's genuinely like bothering me, because you're just so not used to fragrances out here, and it was swarmed with bugs this morning because I think they liked the smell, or at least were interested in it. I'm like, do I have to put my pack cover in my bear can now? But also, like, I'm passing all these through hikers, and I bet they're smelling me and being like, ugh, what's she doing out here? She's not a through hiker. She doesn't smell like one. Also, very glad I didn't go to the shelter last night, because so far this morning, I've seen 10 northbound through hikers. They must all have started there. There's no way I would have fit. And I had a nice, peaceful, early night. So, good decision, Marissa. I need to just give up on trying to avoid the mud. Just embrace gross feet. Make these bridges make sense. They are all over the place. Currently at the shelter I'd planned on staying at last night. It's actually pretty big and there's a lot of tent space around here. But yeah, just taking a break, having a snack, thinking about taking off my socks and shoes to let my feet dry out, but it won't do much good. One reason I'm stopping for a minute is my left shoulder, has been hurting quite a bit lately, which has never been an issue. So I don't know if I did something or if my pack is carrying weird. I did have to readjust the straps because Marco, Half-Baked, carried my pack across a couple of the rivers for me. But I think it was happening before then. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, not feeling great. Need to figure out what's up with that. So I was starting to get a spot on the bottom of this toe that was really bothering me. I haven't worn the Injinjis since before Harper's Ferry. I actually tried to send them home, but one of them got left out, and it just happened to be the one for the foot that I need it for. So hopefully this will help with whatever is bothering that toe. Yeah, I am not going to put my wet sock back on at this point. That might be a mistake, but we're going to test this out and see if it helps any. Well, as soon as I slid my foot in my shoe, I realized I was not making the right decision, not wearing the darn tough. So put the wet sock back on over the dry Injinji. It doesn't feel great, but I'm just hoping that it helps with that spot because it's really not feeling good. Also, when I went to go put that sock on, my shoe rolled down the hill, so I had to hop down and get it, which is really frustrating. I'm not gonna lie, there's a part of me that thinks I may only go 12 miles today. I'm not happy about that, and I may have to change my reservation at the Roadhouse because the only shelters are 3 miles from here and 13 miles from here. I was planning on staying at a campsite, and the weather is not great. It has been raining since the last time I filmed anything before the little sock side quest. And like my tent is soaking wet, and I just kind of want to be in a shelter tonight. But it's either stop short or stay in a campsite because there's no way that I can go 13 more miles. That would be like a 22-mile day. Not happening. So we may stop short, especially if the foot still isn't feeling good. I hate doing that. I really was hoping to start making some forward progress. Yeah. Things just aren't really going the way I thought they would with this flip. And let me be very clear, it's my own doing. I'm doing it. I'm the one that's been zeroing, choosing to do short days, and I am never going to finish at this rate. I need to start moving, but yeah, it is just cold and rainy and windy, and I have a soaking wet tent, and my foot hurts. Yeah. Today did not go as planned in the best way. I was struggling. I really was, and I have been for a few days. but the Lord always finds me when I need him to. I'm not gonna lie, I was hiking and I just had no motivation, didn't really feel like doing this, was questioning why. And then I got a little bit of service and I checked YouTube. My summit video went live today and all of the encouraging comments were really helpful. And it gave me some motivation, but I still knew that today I didn't have it in me. The weather and my feet hurt and I was so tired of the mud. And I've been feeling pretty distant from the Lord. And I roll up to this road. I didn't even know there was a road coming up. And the trail angel, is set up. And while I'm sitting there talking to him, I mentioned something about church. And we just have a good conversation. He asks me, if I go to church. And I was like, well, not at the moment. And he was like, no, you're in church. And we just talked about how being out here brings you back to what it is that you're supposed to love, and how the Lord finds us out here. And he gave me a lot of encouraging words, and uplifted my spirit, made me coffee and pancakes, and I decided I wasn't going to go any further today, so I'm tented up the hill from where he was set up. And then a van pulls up, and Chase, who also has a YouTube channel, who I've met before, showed up. And so then his support crew fed me curry and Oreos, and I just got to sit and talk with them for a while. And one thing Step told me was, because I've been down on myself about how many zeros I've been taking since I've been in Maine and how slow I'm moving, and I feel like I need to be doing more, and this is never going to end. But when it's over, you're going to wish you took more days. So yeah, I didn't go far today, but the Lord met me, and I had a great day. I thought it was going to be a really crappy one. And I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm supposed to be at the Roadhouse, and there's no way I'm making it there. So I'm either going to text them and push back my reservation or have them come pick me up here. I haven't decided. But yeah, I needed today. And I'm so thankful.